All right, so next up in our grades for the 2024 head coaching cycle, we are grading Jon Sumrall to Tulane. The Troy head coach takes over for Willie Fritz, who has taken his talents to Houston, Texas to be the new Houston coach and join the Big 12. Jon Sumrall kind of coming back home of sorts. All right, did coach at Tulane about 10 years ago. So he's coming back to Tulane, and they couldn't have got a better hire. Jon Sumrall, I thought he was kind of out of reach. I didn't think they could pull him in because he's had a lot of success at Troy. I thought Troy would empty the bag for him, empty the bank, and give him as much money as he wanted. But apparently he was bent on coming back to Tulane. Tulane offered him a bunch of money, so he got the job. Let's go ahead and take a look at Jon Sumrall, though, before I give you my complete grade. So we're going to look at Jon Sumrall's history, Tulane's recruiting rankings, the transfers they've pulled in, and a few different things before we do that. So like I said, he's had a lot of success here at Troy. Pretty great hire. You can see it here on your screen. Oh, my bad. All right, so went 23-4 last year. Sorry, 23-4 over the last two seasons. One of the better jobs, I guess, done by anybody in the nation the last couple of years. Besides a few of the best teams right here, you can see it right here. I'm trying to highlight it for you. All right, so tied for the third most wins in the country over the last two seasons, except for Georgia, Michigan, and Washington. Everybody else, he has more wins than over the last two seasons. Pretty impressive. And you can see on there, Troy and Michigan, the only two teams over the last 2 years to win their conference title. Nobody else has done it. Jon Sumrall, pretty impressive resume, if I do say so myself. All right, so let's go ahead and look year by year. All right, so before he got to Troy, first off, all right, they won 5 games every season for the 3 seasons before he came head coach. So that's 5 wins every year for the 3 seasons before he came head coach. So sometimes you'll see guys have success like he's had, but they'll be riding the coattails of the guy before him. This wasn't the case here. All right, so like I said, 5 wins the year before, 5 wins the year before that. He comes in his first year as head coach, goes 12-2. Then this year went 11-2. Pretty impressive stuff there, and he's not coaching in the bowl game. Otherwise, he might have got the win there. Had them at borderline top 25 this year. You can see on your screen here they were ranked 19th last year. Pretty impressive stuff. So let's go and look at their recruits a little bit here. All right, so it looks like if I can get this crap off my screen. All right, so in the recruiting world, they're ranked 93rd at the moment. Not the best. Transfer portal wise, they're ranked 94th. Not the best, but he kind of got a little late start here. So I figure before the season comes in, he can bring in some guys, whether it's recruits, whether it's transfers, maybe from Troy coming with him. I don't know, because guys are going to leave Tulane as well. So you're going to lose guys to the draft. Like you're losing quarterback Michael Pratt to the draft. You're going to lose guys to transfer portal. You're going to lose a lot of guys. So let's go ahead and look at their recruits here a little bit real quick. All right, so nobody super impressive just so far. Got this, top 65 corner, top 65 offensive tackle, top 80 athlete, top 80 corner. Then so a bunch of 3 stars in the recruiting world. 14th ranked interior lineman. That's a good get, though. And then let's see here. 61st ranked quarterback. And then transfer portal wise, I got 2 3 stars coming in. One from Furman, one from Oklahoma State. My bad, my head's in the way. One from Oklahoma State. All right, so the one from Oklahoma State, Ladarius Webb, was a top 10 corner coming out of the junior college ranks when he committed to Oklahoma State. So top 10 recruit-ish. So that's a pretty good get right there, I would say, as far as for Tulane. And then really their schedule sets up pretty nicely for him next year when I was looking at it earlier. So I think he will be able to have some success year one. Let me go ahead and pull this up for y'all. All right, so this is their 2024 schedule for Tulane. Should be able to see all the games. There you go. All right, so 2024 schedule for Tulane. All right, you got Southeastern. That's a win. Now, these next 2 are going to be tough. Kansas State and Oklahoma, probably losses coming in year one. Those are really tough games, especially coming in year one. Louisiana, that's probably a win. Charlotte, that's probably a win. Navy, that's probably a win. North Texas, probably a win. Memphis, I'm going to assume maybe a loss. Memphis is pretty good. Rice, that should be a win. USF, toss-up. Temple should be a win. UAB should be a win. So you're probably looking at 3 or 4 losses, maybe could be 2 losses, depending on who he brings in through the transfer portal. So if you can do that, if you can probably do 2 losses, especially if it's Kansas State and Oklahoma, that's top 25 year at Tulane. So he has the potential to do here pretty good. I would say, like I said, at max, probably 4 losses, probably somewhere between 2 and 4, depending on who he can bring in with the transfer portal, who he can end up recruiting, and should be able to get some solid guys because he's kind of a proven coach here in the last 2 years. But overall, I would give this higher as of right now, not judging off recruiting or transfer portal. I'm going to give this higher at A+, because this is the guy I thought they should get. I didn't think they'd be able to get him, but they got him. So I'm going to give it an A+. I haven't given out any A+ yet, and I'm probably not going to give out any more because this is the best hire of the portal coaching cycle. I've been saying transfer portal a bunch this video. Best hire of the coaching cycle, I believe, because like I said, he's had a lot of success these last 2 years. We'll see if he can do it at Tulane before he ultimately probably parlays that into a Power 5 job. But A+ for me, I think this is an outstanding hire. What do you make of this hire? Let me know. Comment down below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe.